With $150, I'm going to show you how you can make cardigans, sweatshirts, sweaters, a sweater vest, knit blankets, dog wear, whatever you want. With less than $150, I'm going to show you how to get a free website and get your knit business started with print on demand with Knitwise. Let's get into it. So first things first is your website. You obviously want to use Shopify, and using only my link down below, you can get up to 90 days on Shopify with just $1. So $1 a month for 90 days will allow you more than enough time to get a sale to then pay for your website after that 90 days is up. So I'm telling you, this is a low cost way to really get your brand started. So website, we're taking care of. Shopify has tons of different themes and threads that you can use that are super easy and simple to get up and get started without anyone's help. And that's $1 out of your account to get started. So now we're at $149, and I'm going to show you how you're going to use the rest of that money to get started with your clothing line for this fall. So let's talk about design. So you're going to need design to put on your cardigans, on your sweatshirts, or whatever before we get to the website. So I have 2 suggestions for you that are low cost that will allow you to get designs that you want for your brand. So the number one option is Creative Fabrica. So Creative Fabrica, they always run deals of like $3.99 and under. Sometimes it's like $7.99 per month, but it gives you access to literally thousands of images. And I use one of those pattern images to actually make my sweatshirt. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. And then we're gonna go directly to the Knitwise site to show you how you can apply it. So you don't have to have any skills. You don't have to have any graphic design skills. You just have to have some patience to find a design that you're interested in and go from there. So let me show you how to do that, and then we'll get into it a little bit further. This is Creative Fabrica, and like I said, they have all access for $3.99 a month. So you can use it for just 1 month and cancel, or you can keep it for forever. What I recommend is to type in patterns, and then this will help you find a great pattern for your sweaters or sweatshirts. They have tons of different patterns, as you can see, and these are all free to download. So say you want to go with something more funky like the animal print, which is super popular right now, and that's why I went with this cardigan. You just hit download, and that's it. It downloads to your computer. You open up the files, and that's it. Also, I have a ton of things. You can see a little pop-up right there. I also have a ton of things that I saved to my favorites, so I can come back to them even if I may not be using them at that particular time. I favorite things that I like to be able to come back to it. And here is the tiger print that I use for my actual cardigan. Now let's go over to Knitwise to show you how you can actually put these things into play. So when you start a Knitwise account, this is what it's going to look like. It's a little bit different from the home screen, but let's just get into it because this is what you guys want to see. So first of all, they start you out with the blanks. They have blankets, cardigans, crew necks, all this kind of stuff. They have t-shirts, pillowcases. So if you want to go beyond the fall or springtime, it is very easy for you to do. So you have to have a design. It's just like print on demand. You have to have a design. I'm going to go with the cardigan. Now it is $42 plus $10 in shipping. So like I mentioned, this is a $52 cardigan, but honestly you could sell this for $150 because the quality is so good. But let me show you how you can actually create your product because it's super easy to do. So they have a design maker now, which they didn't have a while ago. So this is super easy for anyone to do. We're going to make this YouTube cardigan, and I'm going to show you how to get this done. So first, this is what it's going to look like. This is your mock-up. Now, it is important for you to know, and they warn you, you only have 4 options for colors for your cardigan. So you only have 4 colors. So you have to get an image that is low in colors, just so you can keep that in mind. And if you're getting something custom, you want to make sure you mention that to them. So these are all the patterns that I had loaded up. And literally you just hit upload image and you upload your image there. It's super simple. It's how it is for every other, website, whatever. So I'm gonna go with the image that I use for my current cardigan, right? So you see it says you maxed out, you have 6 of 4 max colors. So you can only use 4 colors. So for my base, I went with black. And then my trim color, I went with black, and that reduced my colors so that I can maximize the colors that are in the picture. Literally all you're going to do is rotate and fit. So you are going to make sure that your image fits on the cardigan. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller because you have to fit it on each section. So you're gonna duplicate and fit that on the opposite section. And then you'll do that for the arms and the back. So I'm just gonna do this really quickly so I can show you guys how the mock-up and everything looks. So let's just speed through this so you can see how, and again, you got to do lining and sizing and all that kind of stuff. That's something you'll work on when you're making it. But for this example, I'm just gonna do it really quickly. And then it shows you a 3D mock-up, which is so fun because you get to see everything you worked so hard for instantly. Whether you search for a pattern, you got one made, whatever the case is, this is your cardigan. And doesn't it look just like the cardigan that I have on? It's bomb. So once you do that, you pick your 4 colors. This is what your mock-up is gonna look like. They save it for each size because a 2X, which is the size that I have for my cardigan because it is from China, so I sized up a size, which I recommend you doing or let your customers know. But a 2X is not gonna look like an extra small, so they save your file for each size. And this takes a little bit of time, but it's so worth it. And once it uploads, it shows you each size and how it looks. You go ahead and proceed to that, and that's it. It gives you a 3D mock-up that you can then download and add to your site. And then we have our name here, and look at it. Look at this cardigan. I mean, they did that, right? You save your template, and just like that, you have a cardigan that you can then go ahead and ship out to people everywhere. Now, the same process applies for their hats, their t-shirts, because you guys can see I played with all different types of products. It's the same process. You upload your design, you fit it onto their item, and that's it. Like I said, they have pillowcases, they have all types of items, and I'm sure as they grow, they'll expand to more categories. Pants, knit pants, like knit flare pants would be fire. So hopefully they get to that, but for right now, these are the options. But overall, super dope, totally worth it. And you can get this started for less than $150. Seriously, it makes some good money. Even if it's for a short span of time, if you want to do a holiday theme, if you want to do a New Year's theme, whatever, you can really make some good money with this. All right, guys, so we talked about the website, link down below, free for 90 days, but only for my subscribers. So you have to use my link down below. Then we talked about Creative Fabrica, how you can get your designs for as low as $3.99. Again, link down below so I can keep providing you guys all this amazing information. Then we're gonna sign up for Knitwise, which is 100% free, and you can order a sample for around $50 and get started. Then you just need your samples to create photos for your website, and you don't even need that because Knitwise gives you mock-ups for the free. So if you want to do a mock-up site, and if you want to throw it into a place like Canva and make it look fancy, you can do that. But guys, literally you can get up and running with your cardigan brand, your sweatshirt brand, and people are gonna be hella impressed that you have like a knitwear brand, and they're not gonna know it's print on demand. So definitely do your big one, come up with your creative designs and get started. You can take your Christmas money and get started with this, and it'll be great through spring. And like I said, they have not only just like sweaters and cardigans, but they have sweat t-shirts, I don't know, but they have t-shirts, they have beanies, they have bags, stuff that you can use throughout the entire year. But now is the time to get started because we're in fall and people are going to wear these, depending on your region of the country, can wear these through April and May. So get started. Let me know down below what type of knit product you want to get started with. My name's Akira and I hope you enjoyed this video.